And here's the new website. I'm actually in the back end editor doing the preview mode on here because this way I can show you also the view on a phone because it looks different on phone. Actually, I like the phone better because you see more of the video. We got this cool video for our hero section, the top section above the fold. We used to say in newspapers above the fold. First thing you see is called the hero section in a website here. And we're aiming towards the business of tarot. That's why instead of just saying welcome to the Tarot Guild, launch and scale your profitable tarot advisor business. Because for 2026, that's what we're going to focus on, helping people with their websites, their online presence, their social media, uh, building their email lists, and so forth like that. Supporting tarot professionals worldwide since 2004. That's right. I can't believe I've been doing this for 21 years. So let me show you a little bit about the website. Can you guys see all the links and see everything okay? I'm always wondering when I'm sharing uh, via Zoom if this is actually working or not. So now things have changed a little bit on our Psychic Cafe website. If we pop over there, we had all these groups. We had a private group for the shows. We had and this website will still be up till the end of the month, but we had a private group for guild members. So those that are paid actual members of the guild. And then we also had uh, my course on a group. And now what we've done is we've moved those groups. I showed you earlier the open public group for the Tarot Guild, 6,600 members. We've had this one going since I think 2012 or something like that. Um, we're moving these groups onto groups on Facebook. So if you're a member of the guild or a member or a student enrolled in my course, I'll show you how to get to those groups in just a second. But the reason why we've moved away from Psychic Cafe is, that we built this as a community site, and I can count on one hand the number of people actually using it. More people use our Facebook group than are using this platform, so it was a waste of money to keep this thing running. And plus, it's not really aimed like what we want to do with the new website, aimed at helping people with their business. So that's why the change. Now, if you're a student of my course, these are drop down menus. Be sure to look down into the drop down. And the first link, Tarot Course, that is the course page, the information page where you can enroll. If you're already enrolled, you can click here and go to the private course group. And now it's going to be here on Facebook. So what you want to do is, of course, I'm signed in. You'll get this is a private group, and you'll have to request to join. So if I'm going to try to contact everybody on the old website in those groups and tell them to migrate over here. But I might even add some people if I know who you are. We're friends on Facebook where I can find you and I can use the nice little, invite button to invite friends. I'll try to invite as many people as I can, but there's a lot. There is a lot. And see, so far we've only gotten 8 of us migrated over here out of hundreds. So, if you are enrolled in my course, either contact me if you're having a problem, or as I said, just go here to the new website, tarotbiz.com, and in the drop down menu, click on private course group. Likewise, if you are a member of the guild, a paid member, we have the private group right here. Okay. And you click on that, it'll take you over to the private group. You'll see it says Tarot Guild members. We've gotten 90 of us into there, but there's hundreds. So again, request to join the group. If I don't recognize your name, I'm going to contact you. And if you're applying, requesting access, and I'm going to say, who are you? So don't get offended because I don't know all the hundreds of members by name on Facebook. I might know your name on the Psychic Cafe site or on our email list, but doesn't mean I know you on Facebook. So please bear with us as we do this migration over the rest of November, the next couple of weeks, into the first week of December, and then the Psychic Cafe URL, www.psychic.cafe, and all of our email addresses and everything's going away. Okay. Now we're replacing it with stuff. And first up is these private groups. We're replacing them with private groups on Facebook. Little more of a tour of the site. So the main page here, we explain what we do. Okay. And our services, providing business and web services to professional readers. Of course, our membership and certification, my course, and professional readings. Like I said, the website's 95% done, but missing a couple of pages. I don't have the web services page up yet, or the readings page. So the readings page will have Pamela and Michelle and Dan and Ellie and everybody that is a certified tarot reader, certified tarot professional, master or grandmaster. If you have one of our certifications, you can get on our page. And up here, I will have, readings. And then I will be linking all these to these pages. These two are done, of course, but this one and this one I'm working on. And the picture as well as the text here will be linked so people can click and go. And if you're a member and you get certified, you'll be able to be on our readings page. And then this section tells you about joining the guild, everything you get. We don't talk about this enough. There's so much, right, Pam and Michelle?
Right. Absolutely. We really don't.
We don't talk about that. So let me just read these bullet points real quick. So, of course, you get your membership certificate. We do live mentoring and coaching and discussions and Q&As on Zoom, like we're doing right now, every week, every Sunday. We sprinkle in throughout the year exclusive workshops, panel discussions, and other trainings just for our members. You can join us live on the Zoom call for our Psychic Cafe shows. That's what we're doing right now. And when you do join us, you can either join us as a member, as a professional member, and do readings with us for people in chat and so forth, or you can get a reading yourself, or like I said, get live mentoring and coaching and get your questions. Your questions and your readings are going to get priority. And then we, on the old website, Psychic Cafe, we had everybody automatically got a profile like you do on Facebook, but then we would do a custom URL like this. And so what we're going to offer with the new website is not only will we get you onto the readings page for professional readers, if you're certified, you got to get certified, but we can create a custom link for you and do a page on this new website for you if that's what you want. In other words, your membership's going to include this page. So if you don't have a website, you don't have a stand store, you don't have, any presence beyond your social media, we can get you a page, and it's, I build them from blank. So we can put anything on there, your picture, your bio, anything you want to talk about, your readings, buy buttons for them to purchase readings with you. We can even install a calendar. Maybe you have Calendly or some other way that you let your clients go in and schedule a session with you. We can even install that on your page. So you don't really need a website if you don't want one, or you don't have the time to make one, or you don't have the money. The cost of a membership right now during our sale, it's always like around the cost of a latte a month, but with our sale, instead of $78 a year, it's 67 right now during our fall sale. So you can come over here, click join, become a member for $67, and you're going to get page if you so desire. If not, maybe you want your own website or you want help with your social media. We have discounted web service. You don't have to be a member, but you're going to save. We always, discount $100 or something off our services. Let's say you want a website built. I can build you a website like I built this website, for instance, for you, and a one-page website, and it's like $2.99 for non-members, $1.99 for members, and the hosting is free. The hosting is included in your membership. Really cool. So we can set you up with that. If you need help with your social media, I did consultations with a couple of our members just this week, and one was wanting to make her YouTube channel into a podcast. I noticed that she didn't have a playlist that was identified as a podcast on her YouTube channel. I went on and fixed that for her, as well as we talked about how we can get our shows onto Spotify, and then from Spotify with the RSS feed out to, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Trying to think what's the iHeartRadio. There's so many of them, Podbean, and so forth like that. So I do consulting services, I do web services, and it's discounted for members of the guild. Also, you have to be a member to get certified. So you got to get your certification. To get your certification, become a member, and then you also can get your certification and certificate. So you'll have your membership certificate and your professional certification certificate. And then, as I said earlier, certified members will get on to the advisors page that we're going to be creating. And then you'll get pre-approval. Only our members can promote their services. Well, actually, I let authors and deck creators put their posts on here on the group. But if you're marketing anything else, you have to be a member of the guild. You'll get pre-approval. So just let me know you're going to make your first post. I'll go in, I'll approve the post, and I'll approve all future posts. Just let me know ahead of time. And then the other thing that we do at the guild is opportunities to promote yourself and your business. So we will interview you, either audio or video or both. We will put that on our YouTube channel. You can put it on your YouTube channel or on your website, install it on your website. These interviews, you can appear as a guest co-host like Pamela and Michelle are doing right now, and ongoing promotion of your content and business. So we do have a blog set up on here. Unfortunately, it's manual. So if you want to put a post on our blog, just let me know. If you're a member, we can put the post on there and I will promote that out. Or if you have it on your own blog or website and you promote it on, say, our Facebook group, I will promote really good content that you're putting out, whether it's articles or blog posts or even just a post on Facebook here. We will send that out in our newsletter. We'll send it out over our Twitter X channels. We got 2 of those, Instagram, all over the place here. So we're doing ongoing promotion of you and your business. So yeah, I thought I'd go through that because we don't often talk about that. Here's a section about the Psychic Cafe and Michelle's show and this show we're doing right now. And if you can't find our channel on YouTube because of the change, you can always pop in here and just click visit channel and it'll show up. Visit our channel. And then here's our Tarot Guild gallery that I'm building out, just getting it started here. But a lot of our members are deck creators and book authors. And I'm going to try to get their decks and books on here. At some point, I'll build out a whole store and start out with like the top of the store. My idea is, what do you think of this, Michelle and Pam? Putting our members' stuff at the top of the store. So that's what they see first.
Yeah.
Yeah. the books and decks that our members have created, right? So, here's Pamela right here with Steel Wizard Tarot. This is Clarity Tarot by Deborah Zachow, and the illustration was done by Kate Matthews, which a lot of you know. And Tarot Disassembled by Jennifer Cooper Steidley. Love this deck. Really cool deck. I have it somewhere. I don't know where. I have it somewhere. And then, of course, the fabulous Ciro Marchetti. And, he has so many decks. I just picked like the last one that I could remember, the Marchetti Tarot, one of the latest ones that he did back in December 24. I popped that one on there. So, yeah. And if you click on Pam's pick here, it'll send you right over to where you can get the Steel Wizard Tarot box set with the 88 cards and the guidebook. It's currently, at least in my area, $34.99 here in Southwest United States. Might be different where you are. And then some posts from our blog. Oops, I don't know why it did that. It's not supposed to do that. Of course, I'm on a preview, so you never know what's going to happen on here. But yeah, it's just popping up for some reason. But these are posts from our blog. And then, of course, links to everything down here. So some of these links just take you to sections on the main page, like the About section. I'll take you to the About section. Learn Tarot. Let's see, membership. Here we go. Join the guild. That'll take you down to this section. So if we build a website for you, I highly recommend nowadays, unless you want to do a blog, I highly recommend that we just do a single page website, and any links you want, we build sections on the main page for everything that you want to show, and your readings and buy buttons and your bio and everything like that. We would do all on one page, because over 65% of people these days, they're on their phone, folks. Okay. And by the way, if you're on your phone, this is what the menu looks like. It's a drop down from the top with the hamburger icon, they call it. And so here's these drop downs again. If you want to get to the join the guild, read about certification, get over to the private members group on Facebook. We also have our code of ethics on this page here. We have, what else is in the drop down? Our terms of service for the website, of course. And then under tarot, we have the tarot course and our link to the course group. YouTube, this one takes you down to that section on the main page. There we go. So that's pretty much it. That's the new website. And so, some of our things are URLs have changed. The fall sale. Let's pop that up here. So the fall sale is now at tarotbiz.com/fall. Yes, it's still going on, because we're not into the Christmas holiday season or the holiday season yet. So we still have the fall sale going on, and you can get my readings for $67, membership for $67. If you're already a member, you can get certification for $67. If you're not a member, get the package deal, membership and certification for $99. And my course is $199. It's $100 off right now. You get your membership and certification included when you enroll in my course. It's $199, $100 off, or 3 payments of $67 to make it really, really easy for everybody. There you go. So yes, that's some of the things changed. The coffee page changed. What else changed? Oh, joining us on these live Zoom calls. The information page is Tarot Biz. It's going to take me a while to get ready, get used to the new URL. tarotbiz.com/Zoom. So let me pop that into the chat for everybody here. And Ellie, yeah, let me know what you think about the new website because Ellie does websites. She says responsive design. Now we need an app. Yes, yes, it would be great to have an app. She says the new website sounds amazing. Cool, cool, cool. Everybody in the chat, let me know what you think. Jay says the website keeps on getting better and better and growing bigger and bigger. Yes. Okay, I put the Zoom link in. Let me put the fall sale link into the chat as well for everybody. So, yeah, all the links are changing from the Psychic Cafe to the tarotbiz.com. And wherever possible, I'm keeping the same link. It's just the URL is changing, is all. Yep. So, what do you guys think? Michelle and Han, want to get some feedback on the.
I like it. I'm excited and I'm really, I think that the .com is going to make a difference
Oh, yeah.
versus the .cafe.
I thought it was really cool that we were able to get Psychic Cafe, but
Hmm.
I got to tell you, even in today's day and age where there are 30, 40, 50, 100, I can't remember, I lost count of how many they call it an extension when you have the name of your site dot whatever dot com dot co dot biz dot store dot org, dot net dot org dot com was the originals, and then dot cc dot cafe. There's even dot sucks. I kid you not. If you hate bowling, you can make a website bowling dot sucks.
I love it.
Yes, yes. Dan put in dot dax. I wish. My God,
There you go.
I
Yeah.
put website dot dax if I could get.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So no, I do like the .com. I like that it's short. We have the tarotguild.com. And if you were to actually put that in your browser and go to the tarotguild.com, it'll take you to the new website. But it's so long and I don't know, it just sounds stuffy to me. I don't know why. I just think tarotbiz.com. Tarotbiz is just shorter and it's right to the point. The business
Yeah.
of tarot, that's what we're going to try to focus on. Not that we don't want our enthusiasts to be, with us on these shows and our Tarot Guild Facebook group. That's another thing is because we built the community and, nobody was using it. But we were not doing anything with the 66,000 people on our Facebook group. So now I want to do a lot more posting on Facebook, a lot more posting. So the Tarot Guild website is now basically, tarotbiz.com is rather a static website. And so when we're talking about the course, do that in the private course group. When we're talking about you're a professional member and you're in the private members group and you want to talk about business and so forth, you can do it in there. And then everything else we can talk about in the open group. It's actually a private group, but anybody can join the Tarot Guild group. That's the big one with the 66,000 members on it. We want to use that more.